Hey guys, what's been this video? I want to talk about the HTC's One M8 benchmark scores, which are previously posted on the different website, which shows that the HTC's HTC's One M8, the 2.5 GHz variant, actually defeated the Xperia Z2 and the Galaxy S5 in terms of the benchmark. So Samsung has, last year Samsung was accused of putting technology into its high-end Android phones that could determine when a benchmark test was run and boost the frequency on the CPU of the devices. Samsung did admit that the Galaxy Note 3 maximizes its CPU and GPU frequencies when running features that demand substantial performance. Now it's HTC's turn to be accused of pumping up benchmark results, and the phone it is accused of cheating, which is none other than the HTC's One M8, the 2014 flagship. It seems that the AnTuTu has added a new version of its popular benchmarking site called as AnTuTu X, which is supposed to eliminate some of the cheating that has been going on. AnTuTu X is supposed to show a more authentic and realistic benchmark score of a phone. When HTC One M8 was run through the AnTuTu 4 benchmark test, the score of the phone scored a whooping 38,815 score. That topped the 34,898 score scored by the Galaxy S5. The Sony Xperia Z2 scored an impressive 32,768, and the LG G Pro 2 produced a score of 30,068. But when the HTC One M8 was put through the cheat-proof AnTuTu X, the results were much different than the Samsung Galaxy S5. And yes, when the authentic, realistic tests were put on the HTC One M8, the Galaxy S5 was actually on top with a score of 35,357. The Sony Xperia Z2 finished with the second with the benchmark score of 32,508, while the LG G Pro 2 was the next with a score of 29,787. The HTC One M8, the HTC's new flagship, had a score of 27,171. Even though with the Snapdragon 801 processor, which is actually the latest generation of the Snapdragon 800 series, and which is better than the Snapdragon 800 found in the LG G Pro 2, but still a score of 27,000 is less than 29,000 that we get on the LG G Pro 2 in the realistic benchmarks. So, like Samsung, HTC admitted in an email response that it had designed the phone to optimize in certain, ecosystems to produce the best possible performance. HTC actually has a name for this so-called feature. It's called as high performance mode, dubbed as HPM, which can be enabled or disabled in developer settings. The feature is not yet in HTC's US model, but will soon be added via a software update. Time eventually healed the wound created by Samsung's optimization of benchmark tests. So will HTC's actions also be forgotten after a few months? I'm not so sure about that, because it's a big game, benchmarks matters a lot. Now every single user do benchmarks on the devices, and buying a phone, testing out which processor is faster, even though they all have same processor, Snapdragon 801 and Galaxy S5, Xperia Z2, and the HTC One M8, but still they have different results just because of the company behind that phone is cheating, like HTC is doing. But thinking about that HPM, high performance mode, maybe HTC One M8 will perform better in terms of gaming and other stuff than the Galaxy S5, but that's something that we will see when the Galaxy S5 will gonna be officially unveiled and released worldwide on April 11th. So yes, this is a good video, very good video exposing an HTC One M8. So hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you do, then please give this video a thumbs up. And if you have any questions related to this video, you can comment down below, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.